We did a revision on the Ecuador residency by investment, and some of the things I'm going to go over with you today on those changes. There were quite a few updates we did here, and I really do like this program. This is one that I would really put at the tops, but there are some things I don't like about it, which I'm going to go through in this video. Ecuadorian citizens had visa-free or visa-free on arrival access to 92 countries and territories, ranking the Ecuadorian passport 58th best passport in the world as far as the travel goes. Foreign residents of Ecuador are taxed on their Ecuadorian source income, but not on their income earned outside of the country. So Ecuador does have a territorial tax system in place. Now, once you've held legal residency in this country for 3 years, you're eligible to apply for naturalization, which is basically citizenship in Ecuador. The taxes are as follows. The individual tax rate is as high as 35%. The corporate tax rate is 25%. Sales tax is 12%. Social Security tax is 20.60%. Now, of this 20.60%, 11.15% is for companies and 9.45% is for employees. The GDP per capita in Ecuador is $6,217 US a year. Ecuador temporary residence visa fees are as follows. The way it would work is Ecuador temporary resident visas have two primary fees as of 2020. The temporary resident visa application fee is $50 US a person and it's non-refundable. If your visa application is approved, the temporary resident visa fee is $400 US a person. All right, now in this video, I'm going to give you the different options you can actually get in getting a visa in Ecuador and also the advantages and disadvantages of this particular plan. Now, if you want to learn more how to legally get your income taxes to zero, how to get a second passport as quick as 3 months, do 3 things. Hit the subscribe button to the right of your screen here and you'll get new videos as they come out automatically. And number 2 is I'd like to hear from you. If you got a question or comment, please put it below and I'll get back with you. And also number 3 is since we're updating our website now, just email us at citizenshipquickly@aol.com. And our email address will be listed below this video just to make sure that you get it correct. We deal with a lot of citizenship by investment and residency by investment countries that I think you'll be interested in learning about all over the world. Okay, let's get started on this. Ecuador temporary resident visa types that you can actually get involved with on their visas. Number 1 is the professional visa. All right, now the Ecuador professional visa has the following requirements. You only have to show a monthly income of $400 US a month. You also have to have an undergraduate or graduate degree from an approved university, a notarized and apostille diploma, a notarized and apostille transcript, a notarized and apostille letter signed by a university, official stating the diploma and transcript are valid. The temporary visa is a professional visa, which means you still work, have regular income from outside Ecuador, and a degree from an approved university. Now, to qualify for an approved university, more than 80% of the classes must be taken in a classroom setting and not online. Now, the investor visa is another program, and for an Ecuador investor visa, you need to invest $40,000 US plus $500 US for each dependent. This is in an Ecuadorian bank certificate of deposit, CD, for at least 2 years, which is the duration of your Ecuador temporary resident visa. The new laws for this visa no longer have travel restrictions. You can leave Ecuador for as many days as you want per year. The interest rate on a 2-year CD in Ecuador is roughly 7 to 9%, which is quite high. One reason these rates are so high is the loan rates there in Ecuador are quite high, which is good for the rich but bad for the poor. Bank deposits are only insured up to $32,000, so that means at least $8,000 of your investment will not be insured. You're not allowed to split the investment into 2 different accounts or different banks to make up the difference either. The entire investment must be in one account. You can also purchase property to qualify for an investor visa in Ecuador. The only requirement is that the property be independently appraised and valued at least $40,000 US or more, plus 500 US for each dependent. You're not allowed to transfer the investment without reapplying for the visa. So for instance, you can't use the CD to buy the property. The investment must remain in the plan, whichever you choose, for the entire duration of the temporary resident visa and cannot be changed or transferred. You also have what's called the pensioner's visa. In order to get a pensioner's visa, you need to show income for the remainder of your life of at least 400 US dollars with no additional independent income requirement. Your income can be from Social Security, a pension, retirement accounts, or annuities. If you're using Social Security for your income requirement, you'll need an annual statement from the Social Security Administration that's signed by a Social Security official and apostilled at the federal, not state level. You can only be outside Ecuador for 90 consecutive days per year with this type of Ecuador temporary resident visa. You also have what's called the rentista visa. It's similar to the pensioner's visa in that you have to prove you have a consistent monthly income of 400 US dollars a month. The only difference is that you don't have to prove that it's income for life. You just need to prove that for the last 12 months worth of bank statements showing that the qualifying amount has been deposited each month. You may also need proof of your work contract or employment that states that you continue to earn an income after you move to Ecuador. You also have what's called the dependent visa. A dependent visa must be attached to a valid temporary resident visa, and it can be used for your spouse or underage children. There are no other special requirements for the independent or the dependent visa. However, you can only be outside Ecuador for 90 consecutive days per year with this type of program. All right, now I'm going to give you my evaluation on this program, and it is as follows. One of the updates I wanted to make to keep people from having confusion on this program is that Ecuador does allow dual citizenship, but only with countries it has a dual citizenship treaty with. The reason I'm bringing this out is typically what we do, and we had some confusion on this, is if a country doesn't have dual citizenship with all the countries, we typically say it doesn't have dual citizenship only because we don't want people to make a move and then find out that they didn't have dual citizenship. And then you got a problem because a lot of our clients want programs that have dual citizenship. So you need to check with the country, or we can check for you once you become a client, to make sure that your country does have dual citizenship with Ecuador before you make the move. But they have to have this treaty in place to have that dual citizenship. The passport is pretty weak. Passport with no visa-free travel to the Schengen countries. That's one big disadvantage to this program. I do like a lot of things, but I don't like that. That's probably the biggest thing I don't like, but there are a lot of things I do like. You will have to pass the Spanish test to get the passport. That's another thing I don't like. The period of 3 years is a short period of residency before you can apply for the passport, but I can tell you from dealing with Caribbean countries on residency by investment, Central American countries, South American countries, and other places all over the world, there are very few that go by their statutory requirements where you can apply after the statutory residency requirements and get the passport. Count on 5 to 8 years to get this passport, and that's if you break no rules on the residency requirements. I personally would get this as a second or a third passport because of the visa-free travel, but that's up to you on what you want to do on that, because you're going to get a lot of visas with this type program. Now, eventually, I think they will have visa-free to the Schengen countries, but you don't have it now. Anyway, if you'd like to learn more on how to get your taxes to zero, how to get a second passport as quick as 3 months, do 3 things. Hit the subscribe button to the right of your screen here. You'll get new videos as they come out automatically. Number 2 is I'd like to hear from you. If you got a question or comment, just put it below and I'd be glad to get back with you and see what I can do to help you. And number 3 is, since we're updating our website now, just email us at citizenshipquickly@aol.com, and our email, once we get that, we'll get back with you. Also, our email will be listed below, so if you didn't quite get it right, just look at it below, and I'd be glad to get back with you and see what we can do to help you. We deal with a lot of citizenship by investment, residency by investment countries all over the world, and I look forward to talking to you on the next video. Take care.